Good morning, cool world. Okay, reading Bernard's book, Succeed, 7 Keys to Unlock the Doors to Success. If you haven't got it, you got to get it. There's all kinds of nuggets in this. And most importantly, I'm on key number 6 right now, education. So formal education will make you a living. Self-education will make you a fortune. It's by Jim Rohn. Jim Rohn's one of the all-time greats in personal development. He's passed away, and his message is still very necessary for today and for future generations. Jim Rohn also wrote a book, How to Write a Journal, which talks about the importance of writing. And I have many journals in front of me. I write constantly throughout the day, but starting my day off, I start off with 10 gratitudes and goals. And when we talk about the topic of education, what are you learning? So there's formal education. I went to law school, graduated with the Juris Doctorate, and very proud of that accomplishment because that was not my strength. My strength wasn't reading and writing. My strength was always math and science. So when my kids have a math problem, my brain just works that way. I can visualize things. I can see shapes and space and formulas, and it just makes sense, right? Reading and writing was just an area that it was boring to me growing up. My dad always had to kind of give me an incentive to want to read a book. And he usually used sports because he knew I loved sports as the incentive. So if I wanted to go play or go have fun, I had to read. So read was, I don't want to say it was a punishment, but it was definitely like a chore. And it wasn't until I went to law school, which was just another desire and goal after meeting some people in my life, including my uncle Tom, who was a very successful attorney, and others that I met through real estate that inspired me to want to get my law degree. Right. Um, so formal education can definitely increase your prospects in terms of job opportunity. But ultimately, what I've learned through everything that I've experienced in this life is the personal development, the self-education. Educo is from within, right? It's a Latin term, um, from within. So the education of learning yourself and understanding who you are, the way you think, what triggers your emotions, right? The positive emotions and the negative emotions. That personal development can lead to so much growth, leadership, success that ultimately can change your life. So if you're interested in learning more about that, I highly recommend. I'm going to make these videos. I'm going to start working on the podcast. I'm going to write a book, try to follow my boy Bernard's footsteps here, do what he took initiative in, really started in 2020, and just started taking chances and doing everything that he thought he should do. He started putting it out. He started creating, right? And Tony Robbins says, I will create, not destroy. I'm a force for good. I'm a leader, not a follower, right? I lead. I take action. So defy the odds, set a new standard, step up, step up, step up, right? Everything is about taking action, stepping up to the plate, becoming who we were meant to be. And I'm going to have a message tomorrow that is another one from Bernard, and I don't want to get into it too much, but you have to know what it is that you want. And when you get clearer in understanding why I'm here, and you write down what your purpose is, and truly not just like what's the purpose of life, but what activities give me purpose, it's key. So understanding this system and really asking your question, what type of education do I have after graduating high school, after graduating college, whether you go to graduate school or not? Those things are great, but it's not necessary in terms of it doesn't automatically equal success. It's what you do after that. And how do you discipline yourself each day to make time to read, to write, to think, right? Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. How do I think? How do I create? How do I use my creative imagination, which is another muscle? How am I tapping into that side? Because it's all essential for a fulfilling life. And ultimately, we have one life to live. We're not guaranteed tomorrow. So how are we living each day? So I hope this message finds you well. Just wanted to share a few of these thoughts, being inspired by the book Bernard wrote, Succeed. Speaking about education, which our society has a different term for it. And I'm not trying to say education isn't important. Education is key, right? I loved going to school. I didn't want to stop going to school. I still love learning. I still love reading. Um, I love teaching. So I still see myself one day teaching mathematics to a class, probably middle school level, fifth grade, sixth grade, because that's when we start tapping into algebra and things that come a little easier to me and are a little easier for me to teach the younger folks with with those skills from lessons that were taught to me a long time ago that I still remember. 2 pi r, my lord, 2 pi r, right? Which is a formula for circumference of a circle. Um, Little things like that that just make it easy, right? And tips and tricks that I was taught by my parents that helped me be very successful in school. So by no means am I, uh, you know, trying to not recommend going to school. School is very important, but what's equally or more important is what is your commitment to continue learning and growing, and what do you do? What do you listen to? What do you read? What do you watch? Who are you hanging with? What events do you go to? How are you networking? Do you have a mentor in your life? Do you have multiple mentors? And who are the top 5 most important people in your life? Write those down. And what qualities, what have they done right that you want to follow their footsteps, right? What can they teach you to help you not make the same mistakes that they made, to help increase your chances at winning quicker and succeeding sooner so you can have that major impact on people. So hope you all have a blessed day. Get some drip in your life, and I will connect with you again soon. Peace.